Look at how cool this Olight is of tactical doodles.
And that's real patina.
Yeah, that's not artificial. That's not faked.
No Roman method, no jar of piss.
That's what they use?
That's what I was told, yeah.
People put their copper flashlights in a jar of piss.
No, you don't put it in. The way I was told, he said you get a jar, you fill it about a quarter full with urine, and you get wire mesh and suspend this in the fumes above it, and you can seal
ammonia?
it if you... Yeah.
Ah.
So I think it's supposed to waft up, and
Why
he's
would
like,
you
yeah,
just,
you could selectively...
Would normal ammonia not work? I guess it's funner
and
to
deny
pee.
me the chance to use urine.
I guess it's funner to pee in a mayonnaise jar and age your light that way.
What are you, German?
This is not piss aged. This is real. So this is a great flashlight. Look at this. So
That's
cool.
great.
We'll put some links below to the Olight S2. They come out with so many cool flavors. As a reviewer, it's frustrating because they sell out so quickly.
Yeah.
This copper one was gone in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm exaggerating. It was longer than that, but they just come and go so quick. Show them your titanium one.
This I carry all the time. This is what I stole from you, actually.
He steals everything from me. Doesn't matter. His stuff is my stuff. My stuff is his stuff. We don't really care.
This was a prize one, isn't it? If you like, if you buy enough, because I tried.
It showed up in a big order.
Yeah.
And I didn't ask for it. It just showed up in an order. And you told me that if you buy a certain amount of lights, they give you a light.
Yeah, I couldn't believe. I thought that's why you bought during that sale. The Christmas sale,
no
they
idea.
had brackets. If you spend like over
honestly am naive.
$100,
I have no idea.
You get like the little stylus. If you spend like $350, then you get an S20. If you spend something like
I spent
$1,000,
I spent a lot with them.
I think that's why.
So that's why they say I'm their friend.
Yeah.
They don't. I don't even know if they know nothing fancy or not. They probably do.
had no idea.
But I'm super naive, and I'm a consumer just like you guys. I don't go to Olight and ask for free crap. It doesn't happen. So that's a great light. This is a multi-tool review, though.
Yeah,
we are
EDC.
Extremely excited about this, believe it or not. We love doing multi-tool reviews. The problem is there's just not that many that do it for us.
Yeah, most are quite boring. Well,
no, they just don't. I mean, there's something that kind of removes the enthusiasm for you and I on a lot of different multi-tools. It's not that we hate them, and I've reviewed some that are like, yeah, it's okay. This one I really, really like. Really, really like. And the reason is the price is super duper low, and it has a great feature set, a great tool set. You can see the name of it right here on a Leatherman sheath. So this is an aftermarket, obviously FDE Leatherman sheath that I'm using to carry the Nextool Flagship Pro. This is a great sheath, by the way.
It's a great one.
And it comes in black. It comes in that FDE. So if you need a sheath for it, or if you want a sheath, right here, bro. Right here, sister. This is like a 9mm. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was. There's 9mm sheaths like this, but this is a Microtech. Same thing. And this is a great way to carry it too. And it has a fold-over carry system. I've shown this through the years, and another great system. Get into the MT there, Tactical Doodle.
I'm always a little unenthused when I find them showing up without a clip or any way to carry it. I just can't always rely on getting a pouch and rethreading my belt in the morning,
right,
and throwing it. And I know a lot of guys are like that. They leave, and if they don't have it pre-done, it stays at home, and that's the least useful multi-tool. The one sitting in your nightstand. He's
not joking. He actually carries a Leatherman Wave or a Wingman. Right, you carry the Wingman, all the Leathermans, but you need a clip on them. There's a limited edition Cabela's Orange Wave with a clip outfitted on it. A really cool blackened clip, by the way, which is quick detachable.
They actually offer those now.
It's cool.
Isn't that cool?
I love Leatherman. I still do. Love them. So, to the clip issue.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, and now, it comes with it.
I don't love this clip, but it's there.
Right.
That's the important part.
Right.
Love this clip.
I
See
do
how
too.
deep it goes?
I could not agree more with what you just said.
There's nothing that stands out. It's invisible. The style is cool. There's nothing weird. I like it symmetrical and kind of... This is...
You've got this much sticking out of your friggin' pocket.
Yeah.
But it does have a clip, and it's super duper strong. And it's ventilated for higher speeds.
Yeah, the tension is real nice on it.
I did sign that one because I don't know, just felt like it. It's signed really good, by the way. Really good. And the steel used for a lot of the tool is 30 CR13, for whatever that counts for. And then it's a 420 stainless steel blade right there. So it's not super high quality steel. It's a 420 series.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because your guys' knives are dull anyhow.
Yeah.
And every time I check your multi-tool, guys who have used it, it's even worse. They have a hard time cutting through a stick of butter with it.
Yeah, I know.
I might be exaggerating slightly.
To them.
Huh?
They don't pay attention to the multi-tool.
Get your Edge Pro Apex from Blade HQ. Link below. Keep your knives sharp. Keep your knives sharp.
Cool looking.
How do you like that blade shape?
This one, I like the shape, and it was freaking sharp.
Way sharp.
I haven't seen. I can't think of any of the multi-tool. The Wave wasn't that sharp. Mm-hmm. Using that forever. I guess I'm opening the wrong one.
I love the Wave blades. And the Charge, they are reference. So the blade shape on this is clip blade, reference. This is not bad, though.
I do like
not bad. And I think that's flat ground. It's not a hollow ground blade. So it's just like this one. It's flat ground to the primary grind. And it has a flat portion here for a consistent angle sharpener. Awesome.
Yeah,
and it locks. So they call these line locks. It's kind of a, not a liner lock, but it serves the same purpose. So it locks into position. Same that this has. That's probably where they got the idea.
But did they put a little locking indicator on it?
No, so you could get confused, couldn't you?
Yeah. You'd think it's an unlocked when it's really locked.
Now, a cool thing about the Nextool Flagship Pro is that it doesn't copy any other multi-tool. It's its own design. If it does, I'm not aware of what it would be copying. I got this one free from drop with the points you guys give me by using my drop links, formerly Mass Drop. But the price is going to be around $40.
And that's what's cool.
And get ready to get excited. We haven't even got into what we really love about the tool. You're seeing this. I love the main blade.
Yeah.
Also accessible from the outside, just like the Wave Charge.
No opening.
And all good multi-tools.
I still hate that about my SOG.
It's annoying, right?
Yep.
It's annoying. And we have a core right here, the old core. And this is the old style Leatherman. And this is one you have to open up to access the main blade. So, but that's, older generation.
Yeah, but if you're doing something and projecting and you have your hands full already, it's nice not having to worry about that.
Let me ask you this. You do wear a multi-tool frequently. Not all the time, true?
All the time.
Do you use it at the farm?
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, he does live on a farm. What kind of animals do you have there super quickly?
2 horses, 4 mules.
Chickens?
Yeah, chickens. We got 12 right now.
How many guard dogs?
We were down from 3. We used to have 3. We've had 2 die this year. So
that's sad.
We got 1 replaced.
Shepherds.
Yeah, German shepherds for all of them.
So you're doing farm stuff.
Yeah.
You're cleaning stables, feeding animals, mending fences. And how often do you use your multi-tool on that task?
All the time.
There you go.
Because a lot of times you see like a fence thing. You walk by and go, oh, dang, someone was yanking at that fence, or, the horse was scratching on it, and next thing you know, you go, oh, I could fix that right now. Let me get some wire. Let me start tuning it up.
So you could walk all the way back and find the perfect tool, because the multi-tool is not the perfect tool. We know this.
No, not at all.
It's not the perfect tool, but it saves you time, and generally you can get a lot of tasks done with it. Go back to the saw real quick, and we'll look at the plier head. Talk to him about the saw and how you liked it.
Oh, buddy.
We're going to give you imagery of our testing on this Nextool Flagship Pro.
It was really nice. When I think of the price, too, I'm very impressed.
That's what excites me.
Because I actually had to use my multi-tool, my Swiss Tool Classic, to install a doorknob in one of my dorms, because they had, I don't even remember, it was like closed or something, and I was able to carve out an entire pocket with the little saw.
That's cool.
Which is a big to-do.
Wow.
If you're using a little multi-tool. Takes a while carving, but this one definitely chops through. It's the same design, the little triangular teeth on both sides, but once you get going, it does evacuate lots of wood real quick.
It's probably 420 stainless steel as well. It's not tempered or hardened steel, but that's pretty common on a saw, a multi-tool saw.
The best function for these is actually as a back scratcher.
Have you used it for that?
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, wouldn't you like?
You don't go forward. You go back. You go.
You need a girlfriend like bad. You need a girlfriend. Sam, don't you think this is Sam, our mascot, our hot
You can't.
1/6 scale, big boobed mascot?
If I ask my girlfriend to scratch my back, that's unpaid labor. Don't you know?
Oh, come on.
That's the new. That's the new scam.
Don't get TD started on the dating thing. Go watch our live streams and Patreon. Thanks to all our Patreon people. Link below. We have some fun live streams. We just had one last night that was a riot on election night. Okay, back to the tool. Now, the classification on this is at HDMT, because it's not lightweight, 9 ounces.
Yeah.
And a wave is going to be about 8.8, so it's right up the same weight. How do you like those pliers?
Ooh, I dig them.
I do too.
Very good. They're nice and
precise.
Like, precise and pointy.
And always look at how they close.
Clean...
Like, is there air between them?
No.
Or can you pick up fine things with them?
Isn't that cool? You could pick up a hair with it. It's nice and flat.
Mm-hmm. They look Leatherman-y.
If you had to... This is... Because you think it's not an issue until you drop, let's say, a pin.
Try it.
A roll pin out of your AR. Let's say the charging handle roll pin. Drop. And you go looking, and it's between two crevices.
Yep. And
you have to finagle this down.
Here, go over here, and then you'll be like in her crotch.
I was going for a toe, but yeah, you could go in there, find the snook, disarm.
Find the snook. What? What if you're like a spring bar from a watch too?
Yep.
You
need to be able to pluck.
They have carbide cutters in them, and we did cut wire as you're seeing with them, and it worked great. I was going to cut a nail with them, but I wasn't quite committed to ruining them because I've done that before with some cutters and it like notches them, so I didn't do it.
Yeah.
They say it's designed to cut 2.5 millimeter BVR wire.
BVR wire?
BVR wire.
Dude, BVR wire.
So if these get ruined, good luck trying to find a set.
Yeah, I tried looking. I don't think it's a proprietary for like what? $40 multi-tool. You're not going to go replacing the carbide.
Look at the wiggle. So wiggle these back. There's no play in these.
Nice.
So no play. And also look at how stout they lock open. So this is an issue sometimes with a fold open plier set. So as you use them and they're spring loaded, sometimes they'll self-fold. Now I'm not going to say over time these won't loosen.
Yeah.
But the pivots right now seem pretty solid.
Let's see if I can do it with this one. Yeah, I can open it up.
There's not any use on that,
bit.
though. That's a collectible. So you use a...
I used it a lot.
You have?
Yeah.
This orange one? I thought you rebought an orange one because you lost one.
Yeah, I rebought it and I used it.
So is this the one you rebought?
Yeah, I replaced it in like 2017, I think.
Okay, if you haven't heard that, then it's in another multi-tool review. It's pretty funny. I didn't even know he lost mine. So you had to go to Cabela's and pay $130 for this.
Yep.
Because they were not inexpensive.
It was the last one they had, actually.
Dude. So let's check that pivot on this. It's about the same on the Leatherman. Produced in the United States. That's a cool
I do like
multi-tool.
the pliers on that one are probably even a little bit better.
On which one?
On the Wave. Notice how they come to a sharper point there?
Yeah, so you can get into smaller crevices.
Well, and sometimes too, I've used the pliers to enlarge a hole. Mm-hmm. If you can get the nose in there, like if you're trying to just weird things, if you're trying to burrow or add like a little bit of space for something, you just jam and start.
I hear you. No hardwire replacement on this one. I'm sorry, carbide cutter on this one. Serrations right there. Take it away, and then you can show them the other things.
They aren't like super sharp, but
yeah,
as long as they don't mar stuff. That's kind of the. I'm sure no one would ever use this to pull off a flash hider of their AR.
You never know.
Mar the crap out of it.
You never. That sounds like you've done it. Open architecture, so many Torx on those, so you could take it apart if you had to.
Torx.
Don't know if you would. And show them the you-know-whats.
Someday I want someone to explain to me how Torx became super popular.
Let me explain to you right now. Are you listening?
Yeah. There you go.
That's one way they're used.
It's surprising because they were nowhere, they weren't any, and suddenly everything under the sun has them.
They're like the best.
They're
fasteners.
awesome.
Okay, here's what we're super excited about. You guys know, watching our multi-tool reviews over the years, check it out, dudes. Check it out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Gizzard.
I was hoping you would fart on the last beat.
No, I can't. I gotta be careful that my separator's working.
Check that out.
Look at that, dude.
Full size.
Oh my gosh, those are massive. Those are massive scissors.
And they're quite ergonomic.
Oh my gosh. On the Flagship Pro, dude. Very excited. We have used them. We have not hard cut with them, but they work great. They're sharp. There's no play in them. And they're spring loaded, correct?
They line up perfect. It's got that great scissor feel when you close it and you can tell. It's
look at the Wave scissors. Show them the difference. And these are sharp and they're functional, but dude, you're looking at like baby scissors compared to manly scissors. Right. And look at the big lever that you have to get leverage on.
And they gave you the scoop. It just is a lot more well thought out.
Are you going to castrate sheep with those at your ranch?
Yeah, buddy.
Would you castrate a sheep with those? Those remind me of medical shears, kind of.
Yeah.
And notice that they're rounded, so you could actually do a seatbelt cut with them. So you could do a rescue cut with them so they wouldn't dig in. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well designed. Now, they're going to take up room in the tool. They're big. They do add weight. There's some of that 9-ounce weight we're talking about right there in the Flagship.
You're making some sacrifices.
Yeah, and you're not going to get 3-dimensional drivers or a bit set with this because of the scissors. Awesome.
I think it's a worthy trade-off.
The Wave, speaking of that, there's the bit holder on the Wave, and the charge is the same way. And these aren't really 3-dimensional. I'm sorry, 2-dimensional is what I call those. And the driver's about the same on this, although I think it's a little bit narrower, shallower.
I was going to compare what you get.
Oh, okay.
So you give up what in comparison?
You don't have this micro screwdriver. You don't have multi-flat blades. And that's about it.
That's the thing.
Well, comparing against this, but if you compare against like a Swiss tool, maybe a SOG, there's a lot more tools that you could have. I love this. This is still the Wave Charge is still my fave. I just love it. This one is impressive though. It's really impressive for about the same weight, and
it's an aggressive challenger.
Up to 1/3 the price. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Line cutter right here, dudes. How did that work?
That was awesome. This thing was sharp. I also like it as a box cutter.
Yep.
Or a tape. Not box, but the tape.
It can be a rescue cutter too, so you can cut a seatbelt with that.
You can hook it in and you don't have to worry about
it.
Because I'm sure you've done that where you have a blade and you aggressively cut a package open and find out they packed it not too great and you just cut your stuff in half.
Daily.
Not a great feeling.
There's your screwdriver, your Phillips on there, and TD was doing some driving. We'll show you footage of that.
It worked better than expected.
It's okay.
They're still not optimal, but
see, you're asking what do you miss on this, and that's one of the things you're missing. You're not getting a selection of Phillips drivers.
Yeah.
You might have a small, a medium, and a large. You get one. So, some sacrifices have to be made.
But it comes down to a nice enough point. You can at least try for some of the smaller stuff.
You got a can opener right there.
The best type of can opener.
Yep.
The only type of can opener worth using.
And that's your wire stripper right there.
And a bottle opener, because that's very important.
Does anyone even use those anymore?
North of the equator, no.
Actually, I do when I buy that Mexican Coke. Sometimes, not cocaine, but like Coca-Cola.
Proving my point.
The cold Coca-Cola you get in some of these Mexican places is awesome. You need a cap lifter. I have used it for that. And they go, you need a cap lifter? And I am so satisfied to say, nah, I'm good. I got it. But I don't have it on my multi-tool. I have it on my always with me Cadet.
I do like that system. If you could go and get your soft drinks out of a glass bottle and you bring the bottles to return them and get a little discount.
Right here. Yeah, buddy. What number is this? 10 out of 500. This TNP Cadet. Those guys have gone way up in value.
Like finding them.
Oh, that's a great flat blade driver, though. You got some reach with that.
Yeah.
We didn't really use that, but we've used ones like it.
Like a little nubbin or a hook if you have some purpose for that. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, you'll figure something out. And that's your tool set. Right there.
Simplistic.
Yeah. So maybe some downsides would be the weight. But to be honest, the ones we've been showing you are pretty darn heavy. And then it's kind of wide in this dimension. Compared against a Wave folded. Just in that width dimension. I mean, this dimension right here. This right here. Yeah, see, it's a little broader with those scissors in there. But you know what? I like it because the scissors are awesome.
You get some good scissors, man.
Those are like leather cutting scissors.
It kind of depends on what you're doing day to day, really. Because you can... I wouldn't expect anyone to be buying this unless they probably already have a multi-tool or two or something in their repertoire.
This isn't one
it's an additional choice.
Honestly, I didn't even know about this. The only way I knew about it is I went into Drop to see if I had any points accrued to buy more shit for review. Lo and behold, I did. Thank you to you guys who used my links. And I clicked around to EDC and they had the Nextool. I was like, whoa, that looks intriguing. I'll spend $40 of points on that. Click. There you go. So we're going to have two links for you. We're going to have an Amazon link, and it's like around $40. And then we're going to also have the Drop link. But with Drop, you're going to have to wait forever because they have to request it. So when a lot of people click on it, they activate the Drop, and then it ships like a month. And that's what it is. Drops work that way for a long time. Question, TD. Oh, by the way, this is a Boker Plus City multi-tool. I did a separate tabletop on it. It's a little different creature. It's like an expanded Swiss Army knife. One thing I super love about it is its main blade. It's Sandvik 12C27 steel. I like that. Anyways, we just have it on the table just for, I don't know, eye candy. Still wearing the Axe Romulus watch for my EDC watch. In the background, we have a Flatline 42 field watch. I'll put a link to that below. They're still around because I think they sell so well. This one's sapphire crystal, non-hands modded, so it is as it came. Great canvas. Actually, it's a Cordura strap. Leather lined. A little bit pricey for a quartz watch, but it's awesome. This is an AKC F16 automatic out the front knife.
It's a great knife.
Great knife for the money.
You should buy them.
Blade Ops.
Freaking what, $60 or something?
Hold on, I gotta play with this longer. It's cool. Anyways, I like it. And this is a cool paracord that some TNPer made for me years ago. Tell them about the fighter.
Chengdu J10.
Yes.
I want to learn a little bit more about this. Because I would
cool
suspect
fighter.
it's got some Eurofighter info smuggled
Agree.
out by some enterprising intern.
The front canards, that's
Yeah.
all Euro.
Hey, Shen, why are you always hanging out in the records room? Oh, I just like to eat my sandwiches in there. It's really nice and private.
Forget that.
Cool.
They don't need to do an in-person appearance. They'll just hack your network, steal your plans. They're good at that. Heck, I'll put a link to that below. I think I got that in Amazon for 18 bucks.
That's a smoking deal. This is
It's
awesome.
die-cast metal.
I need it for my
Die-cast
setup that I'm
metal.
doing. I'm doing an invasion of Taiwan for the Japanese PLA and
It's
the
got
Navy.
a pilot dude in it, too.
They have to build a beachhead.
Totally.
Because they can only take like 3,000 troops every 32 hours or something like that. It's a race against time for the fortress island of, what, East China?
This is our Leatherman Juice S2, one of them. Sadly discontinued, but you know what? I like it. We're not going to talk much about it. Just want to show it to you. Look how thrash that is. Boba Fett
You
thrash.
can find them used.
All right.
Quite popular.
Model 59 right here, by the way.
Yeah.
Classic, one of the original Wonder 9s.
Future classic, really. I think people are going to...
The only thing is, pull that safety down. Pull it down. So cock it and then pull the safety down. See, it needs oil.
Burbling. Burbling brook. Burbling
We got to end
bunghole.
it. It's like over 22 minutes for a multi-tool / J10 review / F16 auto knife and a bunch of silliness. Thank you so much for subscribing, for sticking with us here in the project after all these years. Special thank you to the TNP donors who sponsor this video. We ain't beholden to nobody except y'all. Over and out. Thanks, Touchable Doodle.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I was thinking add scissors somewhere in there, but maybe not.
I like that blade shape.
Chop it just like a vegetable.
Double lengths of it, so double it over. You can use more if you want. Got a ton of it.
Sharp out of the box.
We'll review that tonight.
Dude, it just like goes... I don't even have to pull on it. It just chomps right through it.
Good edge out of the box, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Cool. Nextool.